back, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We have Lamar Jackson available for you. That being said, we'll get it started here with Jamison Hensley.
Hey, Lamar, it seemed like today especially the deep ball was working for you guys. Is how much of that part of your game have you been working on probably this whole offseason?
Yeah, Mr. Jameson, we've been working, not just me, all the QBs and, the receivers, we've been getting together and trying to make that a big emphasis for us this year. People always saying, we throw short intermediate routes and stuff like that, little 5-yard, 10-yard routes. But we had some chances last year. We hit some of them, but we just trying to be more consistent this year. And that's what it starts happening at. It starts in practice, and hopefully it transitions to the game. Just got to keep working on it.
Jeff Zarebe.
Hey, Lamar, how do you plan to spend the next month? Is there a personal, are you still working with Joshua Harris? Is there another quarterback coach you're working with? Or how do you plan to prepare for training camp over the next month when you're not in the building?
I'm still going to, I do something individualized with my guys. I get with the receivers while we down in Florida and stuff like that. And, pretty much grind, because the season is here. It's really not off season anymore. For us, I say, we just got to keep grinding and stay in shape. We can't, go backwards right now because we already had our fun and did whatever we did, during the regular off season. Not this time. It's straight go mode right now. The season is here, focusing on the Raiders.
Pete Gilbert.
Hey, Lamar, good to see you. And we talked a little bit earlier about chemistry with trying to build it. Now with Sammy today, it looked like you certainly had it going on. What are some of the challenges, and is it also fun when you get someone new like that that has talent like that, try and figure out how best to work it? Also, do you think the defense has too many nice guys?
Say that again. Say that again. You threw me two questions on. It's all good though.
But is it fun with Sammy, having a guy like Sammy, you're trying to build that chemistry with him? Is that and the challenge that comes with that? It looks like it's a great challenging and it's fun.
Yeah, Mr. P, I ain't gonna lie to you, it is fun. A bigger receiver, nice target, fast guy. I don't know who fast out of him. I'm gonna say Keith's faster. Yeah, Keith's faster because Keith's blazing. But a bigger receiver help us out a lot. We got Mark, we got Keith, we got other guys. We got Miles, stuff like that. But Sammy gonna make our job a lot easier. Open one side of the field up more. With his deep ball ability and his shifty route running. He's a great receiver. I just can't wait till we start going for real. And the next question, what was the second question, Mr. P? What the second question was?
Appreciate that. Is the defense too nice? Are there too many nice guys over there?
Our defense? Our defense, what they used to always say, defense win championships. We must protect this house, stuff like that. Yeah, the Ravens defense always been one of the best defenses. I feel like EDC do a great job at, bringing guys in. And we already had a lot of guys from last year. We got Deshaun, Marlowe, MP. We got McPhee, Calais, those guys, Brandon. We got a lot of vets and stuff coming back. And we got great young guys coming in. I just can't wait to get after it. I'm tired of seeing our defense already because they flying around. They making us compete against them, and yeah, it's gonna be. I feel easier during the game, a lot, but they doing a great job right now for us.
Bobby Trossett.
Hey, Lamar, I didn't have a chance to ask you this last time we met virtually, so I hope you don't mind the non-football question, but as you've gained fame throughout your time in college and now in the pros for the last several years, what is it about your ties to the guys that you've seemingly stayed really close with down in South Florida? Like, what is it? What is it about your loyalty to them? What do they mean to you at this point in your career?
Yeah, Bobby. They're just my guys. Who I grew up with, stuff like that. I don't change on people. Unless they change on me, then I just stay away from them. But I'm gonna always, show love to my guys who show love to me, and that's all that's about. Loyalty.
Sean Stepner.
Hey, Lamar. Just wondering where things stand with contract talks, and would you prefer something be decided by the time things get going in training camp?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm focused on getting me a Super Bowl. I'm focused on getting better. I'm focused on working with my teammates right now. I don't really, whatever was out there, put out there, that's what it is. I'm like I said before, I'm focused on winning right now, trying to bring me a Super Bowl here.
Morgan Adsit.
When you look at your offensive line, there's so many new faces, or even the position change with Bradley. Same for wide receivers, a lot of new faces. Does it feel that way? And how important have these OTAs and this mini camp been to build that chemistry with those two huge roles that are going to be guiding you the way this year?
With the receiver things, a lot of stuff happening faster. Guys are working a lot hard. Not taking anything away from not taking anything away from my guys who from previous years. But these guys, this year for some reason it's like everyone's just flying around. Young guys, there's a lot of young guys here flying around and stuff, trying to get better. And our offensive line, they're looking pretty good. But we don't have the pads on right now. They can't really, do what they're supposed to right now. So I can't tell you about the offensive line, but they're looking good pretty so far.
Jared Bell. We'll go to Kirk McEwen.
What's up, Lamar?
What's going on, Mr. Kirk?
I know it's a short sample size, but Rashad Bateman, he looks smooth. He glides on the field. I'm wondering what you've been able to see out of another first-round draft pick, much like yourself.
Yeah, he looks like you just said. You just said everything about him just now, pretty much. He looks smooth, crisp route running, explosive guy. Man, he can catch the ball. We just gotta keep working. I don't wanna hype him up too fast. We just gotta, like I said, keep working right now. But he looked pretty good. He looked great right now.
Garrett Downing.
Hey, Lamar, you've talked plenty of times since you've been here about how you want to win a Super Bowl and how that is what drives you. How does that kind of affect everything that you do throughout an off season when you leave here? Like, how does that kind of shape all of your preparation going into a season?
Man, because, we fell short, 3 years in a row since I've been here. And, I'm always seeing teams, after when they get there, it's, hard work, preparation, stuff like that. We watching highlights and stuff like that on TV. And it's like, when they win it, it's like your whole life just changed. It ain't even a change. It's like the excitement I see and like the feeling, like holding the trophy up and stuff like that. So it's like I chill during the off season. Like I'm at work, but I chill, like just focusing on that. Like if that makes sense. It's like I'm trying to, like I don't know, my mind just different. I gotta get it. I gotta get me one, at least one, But yeah.
We'll go to Charles Walker.
Yeah, hey, Lamar. We didn't really get to ask you in detail about your offseason when we talked to you before. How long did it take for you to feel okay from the concussion at the end of the season? When were you able to get to work down in Florida? And, who were some of the people you were working with most regularly down there?
I was pretty good after the concussion. I couldn't leave if I didn't get cleared for the concussion anyway, so I had to be good. So I was good. I don't remember like what day we did it or whatever, but I just started grinding with my teammates. I had Keith and Mark and JK and Sam. We was in Arizona with Mark and we was training. Then I just did stuff on my own, really. Trying to work on my footwork, stuff like that.
Take a couple more here for Lamar. Jonas Schaefer.
Hey Lamar, two questions for you. One, is there anything mechanically that you've been focusing on this offseason that you think has really worked? And number two, what does Mr. Eric DeCosta think of his Every Dollar Counts nickname?
Oh well, first thing, I was working on my footwork. That's a big emphasis for me. Just working on my footwork, making sure I stay open for the ball can drive. So I can put a little tight spiral on the ball. And EDC, I don't know how he feel about the name. I haven't asked him. I hope he's not mad at it because that's a good name. I feel Every Dollar Count. That's hard.
We'll go to Ryan Mink.
Yeah, Lamar, you talk about the playoff loss. How much did it bother you not being able to finish that game in Buffalo? And then part two of my question, you talked about your deep passing. Was that something that you feel like you've made your biggest strides this offseason, is that touch on the deep ball?
Yeah, I was ticked off about the playoff loss. Everyone hate losing. I feel if you cool with losing, then you shouldn't be playing that sport or whatever you did. You shouldn't be doing it if you're cool with losing. But I was ticked off. I'm still ticked off. I'm gonna always be ticked off losing. I don't care how old the game was. I really don't. I'm gonna always remember that loss. More than a victory and what you did in the victory. I told them during, like, when they was telling me I had a concussion and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I want to play. Like, just send me back out there. Like, I remember the plays and stuff like that. Like, I know all this and that. I'm not dizzy or anything, but I got to follow the NFL rules. And what was your second question? Oh, the deep passes. Yeah, I just got to keep working on it. I feel that was a big stride, but like I said before, working on my footwork, that's another big stride too. Like I've been working on.
Gustavo Salazar.
Hey, Lamar. Coach mentioned
Gustavo.
about asking you about your legacy. Hey, sir. So what is a legacy you aim to have, and how far along are you on the road to having that legacy?
Man, I don't know how close I am to my legacy. I don't know how far I am. Like I said, I'm always gonna stretch this until I get it. Until I get me one. Like I'm trying to win the Super Bowl, like MVPs and stuff like that. Having winning records and stuff, that's cool. But I want to bring me a Lombardi here myself. Like everybody else got one. The quarterback before me had one, Joe. He did a great job with the team. He won and won. So I want to come in and win me one, so I can feel accomplished and be like, okay, we did that. I won me one. My teammates, we stepped it up. We did what we were supposed to do. Then I can, sit back when I have grandkids and stuff and be like, yeah, we did that, and talk my trash like old heads do. Talk my trash to the young generation like what we did. So that's what I'm trying to do. Win the Super Bowl, then my legacy. Then we can talk about legacy.
Close it out here with Jared Bell.
Gustavo.
Yeah. Hey, Lamar. Speaking of old heads here. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Hey, I'm curious about how teams are dealing with COVID and the protocols moving forward. So, question to you: are you vaccinated? And just how do you foresee, project how this season can go in terms of the NFL dealing with all the protocols compared to what we all dealt with last year?
Well, just like everyone in the society, it's their decisions, stuff like that, keeping that to themselves. But, I feel we do a great job here of, taking the vaccine and keep staying away from COVID and stuff like that, follow the right preparation and stuff for that, and staying away from the outside to the people that's attracting it. And we just got to keep it going because I haven't been hearing about any breakouts or just like last year, the previous year before this one, with all the stuff that was going on, people catching it left and right. I haven't been hearing about it, so I feel like this year's been doing great. Everyone's been doing a great job at it. Just keep going.
Hey, Lamar, we really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.